Welcome back to MZ English. Let's talk. Negatives. There are two ways to make a verb negative. The first is using the word not. N-O-T. The second uses the verb to do plus not. When we use to do and not, we use do not in the present tense and did not in the past tense. To be and not, to have and not, can not, will not, shall not, may not, must not, ought not. The verbs to be and to have must be conjugated, that is, broken down, both in the present and past tenses, and the word not comes after. Do not eat, do not drink, do not watch, do not listen, do not borrow, do not lend, do not shop, do not buy, do not give, do not receive. Notice that some of our irregular verbs are now in the common verb pool, as are regular verbs, because the negative is formed the same way. Let's try putting these sentences in the negative. Steve is St. Lucian. Steve is not St. Lucian. Not comes after is. We will have practice tomorrow. We will not have practice tomorrow. Our operative verb is will, because we are talking about the future tense. You shall have more dessert. You shall not have more dessert. Our operative verb again is shall. I borrow money. I do not borrow money. Sandra ate cake. Sandra did not eat cake. We have the present tense of the word eat, the verb to eat, and we made it past tense by using the past tense of the verb to do. It becomes negative because we have the word not. So to make the negative past tense of eat, we have did not eat. They watch turtles on the beach. They do not watch turtles on the beach. Michael bought a gift. Michael did not buy a gift. Notice that the word buy is in its present form, and the way we made buy negative past tense was to use the past tense of the verb to do with not. So, when you want to talk about all what you do not and are not going to do, you use the word not and the verb to do plus not. So we have do not for the present tense and did not for the past tense. Here are some verbs we have not yet seen in their present and past forms. We put the word not after them. Can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might. Must and ought. You will notice that the present and past tense of must and ought is the same must and ought. And again, we put not after them. Thank you for joining me in this lesson, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. This was our fourth lesson on verbs.